Wow. So your father was one of the founding members of Hamas. You were eventually married to a Hamas member inside Gaza. How did you come to know Jesus?
Okay, I've been married for 13 years in Gaza, but it was between 2002, I moved to Gaza, and in 2012, I started having questioning because I saw what Hamas doing in Gaza when they take on control. They said like we're coming here to make everyone equality, and they give people promises, and nothing happened. And they've been like, they said we hate Fatah. Fatah is the organization was in control on Gaza before Hamas, and they asked people to give them their vote in the elections. And I gave my vote to Hamas. I'm sorry for this, but I did this in 2007, I think, or 2006. But they just make Gaza more worse, and they start killing the Palestinians. They start to make us feeling, if you are not belong to Hamas, you should be scared. But I keep like thinking, and that time ISIS showing, and they've been killing a lot of people, Muslims people. And I feel like something wrong with this religion. And, maybe I just jumping, like, because I raised in Islam, I never been satisfied with God. I never been, like, I feel God will never be happy on me. I don't have any guarantee to go to Jannah. I'm always scared from hell. I'm always scared when they put me on my grave, there's a snake coming to make me suffering. And so Islam is not give you peace, and you're always scared something wrong will happen. Like, oh, I did this pray, maybe God didn't accept it from me. I have to do like more and more. So I feel like, okay, Quran does not make sense, and it will never be that God of Quran is the real God, because it's psychopath God, and nothing is make sense for me in Quran. So I feel like, okay, uh, I didn't believe there is no God. I didn't become an atheist, but I've been like praying every single day. God, if you are exist, I want to know you. I want to meet you, because I know deep inside there is a God. I couldn't believe like this is, the universe, that everything. And when I was praying for God, like to heal, he healed my children. Like they almost died. And I had like, I had something like, I know there is a God. And I started to pray like from 2012 till 2014. There was a war between Hamas and Israel. And I remember the IDF called my ex-husband, and they asked him to call my neighbors because they want to bomb their home. And he told him like, oh, no one is home, because Israel is caring for the civilians' life. They calling people before they bomb their houses. They are not killing the houses and randomly. So in that night, they bombed our neighbor's house, and it was so scary for me. I feel like, oh, I will die soon. So I've been crying a lot. And that night I said, God, if you are exist, please, I want to know you. I want to call your name. I want you to save me. So in that night, I was dreaming, and I saw myself with my mom, and my mom passed away in 2005, and that was in 2014. I saw my mom, and we've been sitting in the balcony, and the moon was so big and come closer to us. And my mom asked me to look at the moon, and I saw Jesus' face coming out the moon, and he was speak to me in Arabic, and he said, "Ana Rab Yeshua," like I'm the God Jesus. And he was talking to me. He was talking to me, but what I'm remembering, he was say, "Inti binti ma tkhafi." You are my daughter. Don't be afraid. So I feel like, okay, when I woke up, I feel like maybe it's just take a second, but I feel like there is a moment. I feel like there is a light in the room. Something like, oh, this is real. So I never heard about Yeshua's name before, because we call him Isa in Quran. I never been with the Christian people. Like my community is 100% Islam. I never met Christian people in my life to see like people come and told me about Jesus. No one told me about him before. But when I heard the name, I feel like it's a beautiful name, and he's a beautiful God. And I feel peace inside my heart. It's like for the first time, I feel like someone's loved me. Like, oh, someone's loved me, because I never feel loved with my family. Like, because I don't hate them. I love my family, but being Muslim, you don't have peace, because God is always mad about Muslims. God's always mad.